Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be doing a pink spring glam. Don't know what I'm calling it, but something like that. So it's really fun just to play with some makeup, and I really wanted to do a pink look, so that's what I did. I added some lashes, went real full glam. Full glam. And this highlight, I can't stop staring at it. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take primer, my Maybelline Baby Skin. We're just going to use primer. We're just going to zoom through this because I really want to just focus on the eye look and not so much the face. Okay, and then we're going to take foundation. I'm going to take my Huda Beauty foundation. Okay, and then for concealer, we're going to take my Maybelline Fit Me and my AOA Studio Wonder Cover Concealer. I have the shade Beige in the AOA one and the shade Sand Sable 20. In the Maybelline one, we're going to see if these work well together. I don't know though, guys. I don't know. Okay, this is the first time I'm using this combination, and although I look like super full coverage, this concealer combination is not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby there. So then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Airspun powder. I'm going to set my entire face with this powder. I'm going to mainly, focus it under my eye, but then I'm going to set the rest of my face with this beautiful, beautiful powder. I'm like so all about this this face combination. But next is bronzer, so I'm going to take my Amuse bronzer and just bronze up the face a little bit. Okay, and then, wow, this bronzer did a lot more than it used to. I guess because I'm like super light skinned in the winter. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to move on to eyes. Well, first I'm going to do my eyebrows. This with the Wet n Wild brow pencil, but I'm going to move on to eyes instead of blush because I want the blush to match my eyeshadow. And yeah. Okay, so for this look, we're going to use a couple of different palettes. I hope you don't mind. I mean, really, we're going to use one palette, but it's my empty palette. So we have shades from my Jaclyn Hill palette. We have shades fudge. Okay, so I just dropped this while I was trying to show you. Clean it off a little bit. Sorry, but I have shades from Subculture, from my Jaclyn Hill palette, from my Dream Street palette from ColourPop. I just have lots of shades in here. And so I'm going to be using those today. To start us off, we are going to use this big fluffy brush. We're going to take Dawn from Subculture. It's right here. Actually, when I just dropped it, that shade just shattered a little bit more. We were just going to use that to set the eye. I don't know why there's color on that, but I don't know. We're just going to use that to set the eye. I kind of said this in my Shop My Stash video, but this is kind of just so I use these shades primarily. over the summer. Like, this will be my go-to summer palette because I really want to use these up and get some shadows out of my collection and palettes out of my collection. So what are we going to start with? We're going to start with, I think we're going to start with this shade from the Dream Sheet palette, which is, let me find it. Okay, so we're going to start off with Snow. We're going to start off with Shooting Star from the Dream Sheet palette and just throw that in the crease. It's kind of like a neutral, but it also has a little bit of pink to it. So I think it'll be really nice to start off this pink look. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this from the Dream Sheet palette, the Subculture palette. This is called Roxy. Right here. It's just like a pink, not pink, it's more of a coral-y shade. But I kind of want that in my crease right now. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffier brush. I have one of those. Yes. We're going to take a fluffier, this one's kind of fluffy, like a fluffier brush. I'm going to take this pink shade, which is Spark from the Dream Sheet palette. It's like this pink shade, literally just pink. And we are going to blend that into this. I'm trying to go light-handed, but I really want it to be pink, so. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade from my Jaclyn Hill palette, which is the shade Sissy. Let me get a brush. This shade right here. I've wanted this on my face all day. Just going to cover the entire lid. I'm going to take, because I want this to be a little bit more pigmented, I'm going to spray it with some Wet n Wild primer spray. Oh yes, there we go. Just got to give her a little love. I haven't used these shadows in a really long time. These Jaclyn Hill ones. I'm just going to take like a fluffy brush like this and just go and blend it out. I want it to be a little bit more pink, but I think I'm going to put hot pink on the lower lash line, so we'll be okay. I'm going to take more of a definer brush like this, and then I'm going to take the same shade, Spark, right here, and just run that across. Just gonna make it a little bit darker. I want it a little bit more hot pink. There we go. Okay, so now we can move on to, should we put on lashes? Let's put on some lashes. We're gonna use the Ardell Wispies. I use these all the time. They look atrocious. Atrocious. I need a new pair, but we're gonna put those on right quick. Okay, so I know this lash is a little wonky. I'm going to fix it when the glue dries a little bit better, but I'm going to add some mascara to my lower lashes. Okay, so we are also going to add some inner corner highlight. We're going to take this shade Sweet Dreams from my Dream Street palette, and it's right here in this palette. I've been using it only for inner corner highlight, and we're also going to spray it because I like it better when it's sprayed. Just super blinding and totally adds to the shade. Okay, and then for blush, we're actually gonna take, we are gonna take, I think we're gonna take this shade up here in my Sephora palette, and we're gonna mix that with this NARS blush. The most famous NARS blush, you can figure it out if you Google most famous NARS blush. It should just give a pinky, yes, shimmer to the face, which I'm really down for right now. And then for highlighter, we're going to dip into the same palette and use this top shade up here. And we'll see how it looks on my skin right now. It just gives a pretty highlight. It's not too dark, not too light. It just gives like that glow that I really want right now. Yes, honey. No wonder I've hit pan on this thing. It's so beautiful. I need this in the single Sephora. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and then for lips, we're gonna use this PS lip liner. This is in the shade Clueless. It comes in this like lip kit, so I'm just gonna use the lip liner and line my entire lips with this, the whole thing. Okay, so that is super, super light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this e.l.f. tinted lip oil on top and see if that helps it a little bit. This is what I wanted to use this combination for anyway, so we'll see if it looks good. That is much better. This is the e.l.f. tinted lip oil in the shade Kiss. And I love this thing. It really just adds to any lip color you have on. So we're going to end with some hydrating setting spray. And that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. These lashes are trying to play me at the last like 30 seconds of this video. So we're just going to let it rock. This highlight is gleaming and I'm really shook because it's really pretty. I really hope you enjoyed this eye look. Let me know what you think. Pink, springtime. I'm feeling it. I'm in it. But yeah. Bye guys.